Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry about being late. Had some technical difficulties. Then still had to make my coffee. But we should be good now. I'm just trying to get it set up a little different. I wasn't happy the way I had to set it up Wednesday night. And then I decided, wasn't quite happy with that setup, went to move my laptop, and it was saying my camera was unplugged, which it wasn't. But anyways, I had to unplug the camera from the adapter and unplug the adapter from the laptop and messed around with it. Then the camera worked fine after that. But anyways, I got it now. Hello, Austin. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Des. Hello, DJ. Yeah, I guess that's everyone that's chatted up to this point. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully this will be okay. I'm still not happy with this. There. A little too far away. There. Yeah, I still got to work on a more permanent solution. I've got my laptop sitting on a box right now. Box of air conditioner came in. I originally had the box sitting in the chair, and I didn't like that setup at all. But we'll get it figured out. Okay, Des, not a problem. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, J&B. I'm not sure what our weather is here. We had what was supposed to be a thunderstorm come through a couple hours ago. Stay down, Domino. As it turned out, it was just a little bit of wind. Didn't amount to anything at all. Dropped the temperature a little bit. Does everyone else have sound? BK's the only one mentioning that she doesn't have sound. Yeah, I'm glad to be in the recliner, J&B. Well, then I put the wrong zip code in. Oh, well. Okay. Thank you, Vicky. And hello. Hello, Judy. You know, a bacon sandwich sounds pretty good, Judy. Hello, Comical Homestead. Okay, Mike. Glad you got it straightened out. I'm going to check and see if I missed anyone here. think I got everyone, but like always, if I miss anyone, just comment again. Oh, Judy, my chickens would love a big juicy tomato. That's all tomatoes are good for. Oh, okay, Mike. Our power went out this afternoon too. It's out about a second. I don't even think it was a full second. Just enough to, it didn't even reset the clock on the microwave. But it was just long enough that my internet thingy went out. And that takes about 10 minutes to come back up when that goes out. Hello, Brett. Hello, Joe. Yeah, when the power went out, it was before the so-called storm even hit here. Probably, I would say 45 minutes. So I'm not sure what happened, but like I said, I don't even think it was a full second. So that was fine. Yeah, I would just without internet for about 8 or 10 minutes. Yeah, that's my fear, J and B. Because all I've got is my smog generator that can do some stuff, but they can't run the ACs. Hello, Haig. Fluffy, will you please leave that cord alone? Hey, leave the cord alone. Fluffy just discovered the cord that goes from my laptop to the camera. I'm afraid she's going to yank on it and either unplug the camera or pull my laptop off, one or the other. Yeah, Brett, gotta get ready for, who is it, the Beaux coming through here Tuesday. Yep, I didn't get anything hung up over the wall yet. I'm hoping to get that done before Wednesday. Last few days just haven't been the greatest. I've been exceptionally stiff and sore. So I haven't done much at all. Just what I need to do to get the chickens taken care of. Yeah, bro, I actually planned on making a trip up there this morning to grab some more stuff out of the fifth wheel. But I need to keep the car close to home on the next trip out. It got low on coolant. Yeah, and I don't have any coolant here, so I added some water to it. So I gotta get some coolant so I can get that in there. for the little extra protection. And then once I get that straightened out, then I'll be able to take longer trips again. We've been getting rain pretty steadily here. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of areas around Arkansas are very dry. But we had rain Friday night. Thursday night, I think it was. Last week, we had a downpour. It rained, well, it was about a week and a half ago. It poured all morning. If Mikey's power is out, Judy. Oh, that sucks, J&B. That's the way it always seems to work. Hello, Elaine. Well, what's Tony doing in the kitchen, Judy? Is he cooking you dinner? Hello, Cindy. It feels great. Yeah, even though I've been sore the last few days, that was just from doing too much. Not from sleeping. Because when I actually get up in the morning now, I feel halfway decent when I get up in the morning. Yeah, Judy, you'll be getting some rain late Monday into Tuesday. Saying some areas of the state you get about 5 inches. Hello, Sue. Well, that sounds good, Judy. I need to fry up some bacon. I just bought 3 pounds of bacon yesterday. Yeah, what's on sale, I grabbed some. Hello, Lori. Hello, Jeremy and Cheryl. Hello, Tony. Well, I know a lot of you saw the video. I went to the fireworks that they had in Waldron on Thursday night. And that was a very nice fireworks display. I hadn't been to see any fireworks in a while. Been several years. Other than what the neighbors were shooting off. That's all I've seen the past few years. So that was really nice. And the nice thing about there in Waldron is they'll let just anyone shoot off fireworks. So there was a lot of individuals there with fireworks. They just can't shoot them off the same time the city's shooting off theirs. So when I got there, it was just starting to get dark. Well, you could see fireworks at that time. But it was just starting to get dark. And they were shooting them off. And then after it got good and dark, they gave the signal. Everyone had to stop. Then the city shot theirs off. Then they gave the signal that it was over. And then individuals could start shooting their fireworks off again. And then Mother Nature had to get in on the action too. There was a clip or two of that at the very end of my video, if anyone watched the entire video. It wasn't anything too spectacular, but you could see the lightning off in the distance. And I was watching that storm on the radar, and it was well into Oklahoma. It was supposed to hit the state line just about the time the fireworks were over. So no one at the fireworks was in any danger from that. Hello, Jonesy. Yep, I know exactly what movie you're talking about, Jonesy. A couple years ago, I had a neighbor shooting off fireworks. Actually, I think he hired a professional to come in because they were pretty big fireworks. And there was a panel truck parked in front of his house that evening. He was having a party. And they looked like professional fireworks, not something that an individual could go buy somewhere. But his house was less than 500 feet from where my camper was. And they were pretty loud. What do my cats do? They go to the windows and start looking out, see what the noise is. You would think it would scare them. It didn't scare them. They just had to look out, see where the noise was coming from. Yeah, a bacon and egg sandwich would be good too. And tomatoes are for chickens. Hello, Wanda. Judy. What Brett's not saying is Deborah's not in the kitchen cooking. She's in the kitchen just to get away from Brett. Well, most of the animals are doing good. Mr. Buff hasn't been doing the greatest past few days. He just doesn't look the greatest. I'm actually gonna get some electrolytes and the other thing that you put in chicken water when I go get feed tomorrow morning, because I can't find the ones I had on hand. I'm not even sure if I grabbed them yet. They may still be at Brett and Deborah's. But I'm going to get some more. I got to go get feed first thing in the morning because I didn't make it there before they closed yesterday. I'm going to put some of that in the water and see if that helps them any. But all the other chickens are all doing good. One of my pullets, I assume it was one of my pullets, laid an egg for the first time the other day. About half the size of the other eggs that I'm getting. That's why, pretty sure it was one of the pullets. But I just got the one egg, the one pullet egg. That was Friday, I believe. They're getting back to laying a little bit better than they were. I should have 6 or 7 hens laying, but they're still only up to, I was getting about 1 egg a day for a week and a half that I was here. I'm up to about 3 eggs a day now. Occasionally 4. So they're starting to get back to normal on their laying now. Oh, Brett, Deborah's happy with you today? What'd you do, stay out of her hair today and not pester her? That's why she's happy? Hello, Nancy. Yes, I've heard of the apple cider vinegar also. That's something else I need to get. I don't have any of that on hand. Yep. Yeah. She's a newbie, Elaine. Let me see. She must be. She'd be out of the batch that was hatched on February 20th, I believe it was. So, pretty young. I've never had one lay that young before. Yeah, my chickens love watermelon. I've never tried grapes with them. But I give them the watermelon rind from where I eat watermelon. And sometimes I'll actually leave a little extra watermelon on there that I actually normally would eat. I leave a little extra on there since I'm giving the rinds to the chickens. And then if I drop anything on the ground, I'll normally just hose it off and eat it. Well, a lot of times I'll just throw that into the chickens too, because they do love watermelon. Hello, Charlene. Hello, the chicken. No, Judy, I'll have to check that out. I have been missing a lot of videos the last month or so. I'm just starting to catch. I can't say all the lives I normally catch, but 3/4 of the lives I normally catch. But I'm still way behind on videos. So hopefully things will calm down and I can start getting caught up on stuff. Hello, Carpenter Helper X. I don't have a Toyota minivan. I have a Mercury Villager. That's the one I got from Bobblehead. The transmission went in that. I still got the van. I hope to get it back on the road at some point. But now I'm driving a Buick Encore. Yes, we're supposed to get a direct hit from the hurricane. It's going to be a depression by the time it gets this far inland. But I was reading today, they're saying sustained winds of 30 miles an hour with gusts to 45, lots and lots of rain, and a few pop-up tornadoes possible. So it's not supposed to be too bad at all. Worst thing's going to be if we get the 5 inches of rain that they're predicting, there may be some flooding. What are you, in competition with me, Tony? 55 chickens? I'd have to count up how many I have again. I got to start writing this stuff down. But I'm right around there. Yes, I have been, Charlene. They've been very busy. No, I haven't got to them, Wanda. But I will watch your videos. I know it's late for you on Wednesday night, but if you're in here on Wednesday night, I'll let you know. Yes, Texas is going to get the worst of it. Well, Jamaica already got the worst of it. But now Texas be getting the worst, and then it's overland after that, so it's just going to start weakening. Judy, you need to follow Alex Libby. He's out of Little Rock. You need to follow him on Facebook. Hello, Jackie's Kitchen and More. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. No, Charlene, the work needs to be done on the house. I'm not sure how long that's going to take, but the floors have to be fixed before I can move in. So it's going to be a little while. Did I freeze for anyone else? I think it's been okay on my end. Hello, Austin. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Speaking of freezing, thinking kind of warm in here. After I made my coffee, I forgot to turn the other air conditioner back on. Yep, that's right, Joe. And since I got a good place here, I'm in no hurry. Get everything done that needs to be done, and then I can slowly start getting moved in. That's good, Jackie. I'm glad you refreshed and it's working for you now. Okay, guys, you're supposed to be watching the door. Now you let this Bucktown Mountain Living guy in again. Boy, I don't know. Well, Judy, Alex Libby is my main source for weather. Yeah, I'll make sure that I watch your videos in the next day or two, Wanda, and I'll give you any feedback. Yeah, Joe, probably when I was reading through the comments here. Hello, Food Forest Permaculture. Hello, John Bailey. Oh, Wanda, I was just picking on Mike. He wouldn't know what to do if I didn't pick on him. Yeah, like that, Judy. You even laugh at his weird stories this time. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know, Wanda. Now you can make a comment on that, Mike. That's not funny. I know, it's just your weird sense of humor. Yeah, Judy, he'd fit right in with all the other criminals in that area, wouldn't he? And it seems like Hot Springs, Little Rock area, the whole area there, a lot of crime in that area. Hello, Haig. Yeah, I don't doubt Mike was getting six-figure YouTube checks. I get five-figure if you count the cents then. I haven't got a new laptop recently, Wanda. The one I'm using here is the one that I got in April. Actually, I was gonna send this one back because it's giving me some issues. It's not real bad, but since it was within the return window, I was gonna send it back. They won't let me. When I go to the Walmart site, it'll say start a return. I click on that, and then it says return window closed May 23rd. But it was a 90-day return, and it was delivered April 23rd. So 90 days is July 23rd. But not going to Walmart. It's got a pretty good processor on that. I want to do a speed test to see what my speed is, but I don't think the speed's an issue. I'm gonna try to. No, that doesn't seem to turn, Mike. But I'll see if I can figure it out. Um, it's at 7:20. Okay, Jackie, thanks for being here. Okay, Judy, just let me know where you're gonna go, and then I'll go visit you there. I could change it to 1080, but I was told a couple weeks ago that it should be on the lower number. No, it won't let me go to 1080. It shows 1080 on there, but it's in gray instead of black, and you can't click on it. It could be, Brett. Because this laptop is about 15 years old. Forgot. No, I'm not quite that old. I forgot what year it is. I'd have to look it up. But it is an old one. It was refurbished, but it was top of the line when it came out. Well, new to me. The refurbished one, and I know the processor is halfway decent in it. It's got good RAM in it. Hello, Atasha Lynn. Okay, Atasha Lynn. And I don't know if you want to ship that by mail. If you do, then the P.O. box is okay. But if you want to use UPS or FedEx, if you send me an email or text me, then I can give you my home address so you can ship it one of those. I don't know what's cheaper to ship by. Yes, my laptop does have a built-in camera. I haven't used my phone for live in a long time. I'm gonna try to switch to the camera on the laptop. Hope the camera lens covered up. I do have it covered up. Hello, Sales Camper Life. Yep, when I switch cameras over, microphone didn't switch over. Um, Well, don't know what more I can do right now. Nope, I tried to switch to 1080. It's still the same thing. It shows it, but it's gray instead of black and won't let me click on it. Could someone put Sales Camper Life link in for me, please? Okay, I see they did type it in now, so. Okay, well, is the camera better or worse now? I get wondering if I should continue with the camera that I started the live with, or if you like the built-in camera better. Hello, SL Penny. Okay, so it's a little better now. Well, not a problem, Cells. Yeah, this lens definitely doesn't turn, Mike. Is the sound better now than it was when I first switched over to this camera? Because I think what happened, even though I switched the camera over, I think the microphone was still going off the external camera that I have laying behind the laptop now. So I think that's why the sound wasn't. Okay, it sounds good now. Okay. I can almost read my shirt. Well, I have to get so you can read it. There you go. I just got a notification from Reed. He's out chasing the hurricane. I told about the chickens. So, giving an update on the cats now. Superman is doing much better now. I'm going to see how he's doing tomorrow morning. And if he's not back to 100% tomorrow morning, I think I'm going to schedule an appointment with his regular vet just so they can see how he's doing and see if he needs any additional medicine. Because the ER told me if he's not better in 4 to 5 days, which would be between last night and tonight, to take him to his regular vet. He's up walking around now. He's still walking kind of funny, and he's holding his head a little bit to the right. It's not as bad as it was. And for the most part, he's not falling now. But sometimes he'll try to reach around and lick himself for something, and he still will fall over. So I know he's not 100%. So I'll just see how he's doing in the morning. And if he's not 100%, I'll at least call him and talk to him. Maybe they'll say, give it another couple days. Because his antibiotic goes through until Tuesday morning. Maybe they'll say, give him another day or two, see how he's doing. Or maybe they'll want me to take him in and look at him. But at least he is doing better than he was, that's for sure. Hello, Eddie. No, I haven't got the fencing put up to get the dogs yet, Wanda. I'm hoping that will happen this week. Yeah, the table that my laptop on is an air conditioner box. Hello, C. Clifton. It's actually an ear infection. I took him to the ER last Tuesday night because every time he tried to get up, he was falling over. And they said he had a bad ear infection that was causing vertigo. Yep, that's right, Elaine. You know what, Tasha? Must be YouTube took that away from you, because I know you were a mod. Yeah, Judy, Tasha got in trouble because she hasn't been on my life in a little while. I don't know what the time frame is, but I've had others that have missed my life for a few weeks, and then when they come back, they're not a moderator anymore. And someone was telling me that if you're not there all the time, YouTube will take it away. So that must be it. Hello, Ark Wild Man. Yeah, I should remove your mod, Brett. Yeah, YouTube does some funny things. Well, what else was there? Um, I think I covered everything. Did anyone have any questions for me? Oh, I can talk about the rest of the kitties. You know, Superman's the only one that I really had anything really say about. But the rest of the cats are all doing good. They're loving my bed. Like if I wanted to lay down right now, I would have to displace 4 cats. I I've seen I think 7 cats on my bed at the same time. You might be pregnant, Mike. That's a very good possibility. You're welcome, Sales Camper Life. Well, J&B, we don't want his pregnancy test to be a negative. We want Mike to be pregnant. That'd be funny. Though we really don't need a little Mike, but I have 9 cats, Elaine. Yep, I've got a cat house. Well, man, there you go again, Mike. Hello, Emily. Yes, this chair is very comfortable. Well, thank you, Wanda. I'm glad you enjoy my lives. And I've had a couple people come in here in the past that didn't like my live because I didn't have a topic. Well, that's not going to happen. Unless it's a special live for something. But just in general, I'm not going to have a topic. Yep, all the kitties are inside kitties. Hello, Ben's Over Acres. Um, well, I don't know if there's too much I need right now, Atasha. I do have my Amazon list and Walmart list. I think you gotta check that, see if I need to update anything on there. Yep, that's right, Wanda. And I get a lot of conversations started with each other, just talking to each other too. I know sometimes everyone will start talking to each other, and I'll just read the comments of what their conversation is because it's more interesting than what I have to say. Yeah, Eddie, my topic is whatever happens to come up. Tasha's going to be moving to Arkansas, Judy. Yep, that's right, Eddie. My topic's cats, chickens, moving, and bad mouth and carrot eyes. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Emily. That was a very easy video to do. I actually edited the video when I was sitting in the car waiting for traffic to thin out a little bit. Because I don't see any sense in sitting in traffic, it's moving half mile an hour. I'll stay parked. I do it anytime I go to fireworks. I'll just stay parked for, depends on where I am, how much traffic there is. Here, this wasn't bad. because people were leaving multiple ways, and I bet you I didn't sit there more than 20 minutes or so, and there wasn't hardly anyone left around. So I just edited the video while I was sitting there. Then I came home and uploaded it. Oh, come on, Eddie. You knew Brett was here. That's why you said that. Well, you know, Ark Wild Man, you get Devil Dog on here, a lot of people are going to be smiling. Shouldn't say this, it'll go to his head, but he's a funny guy. I'm glad you enjoyed the video too, Elaine. You know, like I was saying, I took the last few days off, but I'm going to start getting some stuff done so I can start getting some more videoing done of what I'm doing. Oh, Arkansas isn't quite full, Mike. I shouldn't tell you this, but there's plans for surrounding property around yours. Yep, I'll go ahead and tell you. Yep. The guy owns property next to you is going to put a campground in. Going to have about 5 feet between the campers. You're going to have people living in them. So you're going to have 100 neighbors there before fall. Well, the current events of the week are well, like I was saying a few minutes ago, I'm going to have to reevaluate Superman in the morning to see if I need to call the vet or not. And then I'm going to try to get the fencing up so I can get my dogs over here. And that was Batman that you just saw. And I got a few other things I want to change around in here a little bit. Make the layout a little different in here. Then I want to get my table in here so I can have stuff up a little bit higher. Like right now, I got my microwave and toaster and a couple other things on my coffee table. Toaster's not so bad, but the microwave, I want to get up a little bit higher. And then table will be bigger, and I'll be able to put my air fryer on that instead of having that sitting on the floor. Just different things like that. Nope, after the chicken and the cats, think go see the fireworks, Brett. Yeah, no one can wait to leave New York. Oh, I'm glad I could show you a fireworks display then, Elaine. Jennifer Ocean Homestead, are you waving goodbye? Well, that's good, Judy. Yeah, that was a joke, C. Clifton. I was just trying to get a reaction from Mike. Yep, Judy. I definitely was kidding. Just trying to get a reaction from Mike. I just saw a circle in the middle of my screen. Hope no one else is having a problem. First time I've noticed that. I don't have too many mugs, Emily. I I have this one here and my big mugs. I haven't brought them yet. And then I do have my two insulated mugs. And that's about all I have right now. Well, Latasha, I think what I'm going to do was already insulation between the rafters. That's all done. I think what I'm going to do is drill the holes for the wire in, and then I can put up that foam insulation between the studs, and I'll still be able to run the wire in even with the insulation there. The thing is, I don't want to put insulation in and then have to take it out to put the wiring in. But I guess probably something I'll be doing this week is getting those holes drilled. That's another thing I gotta grab. Yeah, I gotta make it to Brett and Deborah's and grab some more stuff. I think the charger for my drill is still there. Oh, okay, Jennifer. I didn't realize you'd left. Well, welcome back. Yeah, some of the stuff that you gave me, I still have to grab, Judy. I just haven't been able to make the trips that I've been hoping to. No, Brett. Drew and Austin helped with installation. They brought my bed in. They got the mattress out of the shed, and the headboard and footboards were under the tarp. They dug them out, got the box spring off in the porch. Now my bed's all set up. I had someone else insulate the roof for me. Will you really help me out, Brett? Hello, Stella. Yes, see, I don't. Yeah, it was Wednesday night. I'm trying to think. Did I do it Thursday morning or I do it Wednesday? The Wednesday night, I moved stuff around so I could get to the recliner again. Yes, Jennifer. Yeah, I got that package, I don't know, a week or two ago. I actually had some of the tea this afternoon. One of the powdered packets. Okay, Elaine, thanks for being here. Yes, I've had quite a bit of help. That's for sure. I never could have done it on my own. You'll have to check and see if I'm sub to yourself. I think I am. Yes, I am. I see you got 32 subs now. Thank you, Wanda. If anyone's not sub to sales, check their channel out. You need 50 subscribers to go live, and so I'm going to take 18 more. Yes, Brett, it was very nice that Drew and Austin did that. They stopped in the afternoon, didn't even know they were here. Then they come knocking on the door, and Drew says, "We can't get that mattress out." Well, I had some squatters in the shed that had to be taken care of. There was 2 nests of red wasp in there. So they had to come back after dark with some reinforcement and eliminate those red wasps. So now, at least for the time being, there's no wasp in there. I was out there the next day, and there was one came after me, so I had to eliminate him. I think that's it. No, Natasha, I don't have collars on my cats. If I did have collars on them, I would have breakaway collars. Because when I used to use flea collars, which I don't anymore, I always got the breakaway ones. And then last year, when Batman and Oreo were acting up, I got common collars for them, and I had the breakaway ones. Well, thank you for everyone that's been subbing to Sal. Actually, one thing I have been thinking about doing with the cats, but I don't know if it's a thing around here, is getting them chipped. So if one ever did get out and someone found it, they could they could scan the cat and have the information. But I don't know if that's standard around here or not. Because I know where I was in New York, every pet rescue, every vet, they all had a scanner. And if anyone came in with an animal they found, cat or dog, the first thing they do would scan it, see if it had a chip. Also, so no one's got one around here, Mike? Um, I don't know. $100 sounds high, Judy. Is that at your vet? Because I know what the Tractor Supply where they do it. It's a lot less than that. Because I actually have looked that up before. I wish that I had one of my cats shipped a couple years ago. I was having trouble with the door on my camper. So I sprayed some PB Blaster on it so it would open easier. I got it opening too easy. One of the cats got it open during the night. I woke up the next morning and I think it was 5 cats outside. Yes. 5 of them were outside, only 2 was left inside. Well, I got, or was it? Or was it 6? Hi, Teddy. Teddy came to visit. Yes, it was 5. Well, one of them I called. He came back in. One of them, I went out, walked up to him, got him back in. The other one wanted to play games with me, got him back in just a couple minutes. 2 more were missing. It was the Teddy that I had at that time, because this Teddy here, he was just born last summer, but I had another Teddy back then. He was out and Daisy was out, brother and sister. Well, 3.5 days later, Daisy comes back, sitting outside, happened to look over toward my camper. There's Daisy sitting there on the steps. Got her in, never did find Teddy. I kind of suspect, because he was very, very friendly. He'd go up to anyone. So I kind of suspect one of the neighbors might have grabbed him. I don't know if he was chipped, if it would have done any good, because someone might have just taken him in and not even got him checked. But ever since then, I have wished that I did have him kept. Because maybe I could have gotten him back. Yep, I do reuse names, Mike. Actually, this is the third teddy that I've had. And as far as Fluffy, I can't tell you how many Fluffies I've had. I know at least 4. Yeah, the cat we get to my lap is the teddy that I have now. But 2 years ago is when I lost a teddy. And then about 6 years ago, yes, it'd be 6 years ago this fall, I had another teddy that died. Hello, Troy. Yeah, I had trouble coming up with new names, Wanda. I gotta itch my foot. I got some sugar bites on my foot. They're old bites, but they still itch occasionally. Yeah, I've had a few German Shepherds. Yeah, red wasps are very common around here, Emily. I didn't know that about the Vicks, Wanda. I don't have any. I'll have to get some. There sure is, Brett. They're terrible all over the place. I've heard a lot of people talking about them. I'm not sure if she's live tonight or not, but normally Wendy from Willoway Ranch is on at 7 o'clock Central. And then I believe it's 8 o'clock Central. Ark Wildman Survival will be on for some singing. You don't even remember doing most of your lives, Mike. You didn't know until you got up the next morning and saw that you did live the night before. Well, I can't narrow it down to one best, Tasha. But the weather is much better here than it is in New York. People are friendlier. And we have chocolate gravy here. That's one thing I never even heard of until I moved here. I really like that. And the the only really bad thing about Arkansas is it's impossible to get any kind of public assistance, like food stamps and Medicaid, because Arkansas makes up their own rules. And they count everything as income. Well, well, as far as dogs running around and rocks, it's no different here than what I was used to. So that's why I really didn't even count them. Yes, chocolate gravy. It is delicious. In fact, I had it yesterday morning when I had the breakfast buffet. Chocolate gravy on biscuits. Oh, it is good, Wanda. Very good. You are crazy, Judy. You're lucky I like you, Judy. Because at one time I was saying that anyone who didn't like chocolate gravy had to leave Arkansas. But I'm not going to throw you out. Yeah, another thing, Mike, they don't know how to use the equipment either. They have their plows tilted back way too far. If they tip them more forward, they could scrape some of that hard pack off. Yep, you're welcome to stay, even though you don't like chocolate gravy, Judy. Yes, Brett's got a good point there. Just stay away from the cities, big cities. Waldron is a city, but in New York it'd be a village. Population's around 3,300. But the thing with Hot Springs is that's not far from Little Rock. That whole area there is an area to avoid. And then the Fort Smith area is another place I would want to avoid. Unless you like the cities. Yeah, that's one of those dual purpose words, Natasha. A little pink sparkle. Oh, you might be surprised about that fifth wheel, Mike. As soon as I get the rest of my stuff out of there and get it cleaned up, guess where it's going? It's going back to its original home. You're going to wake up one night to your dog's barking. You're going to find that fifth wheel in your front yard. I've never been to Paris. I'll have to look up and see exactly where that is. I know I've heard of it. I know it's not too far from here. I don't have to drive 3 hours, Brett. But when I took Superman to the ER, I drove right past your favorite store, and it was just a little bit over an hour to get there. So probably, I would say maybe 55 minutes would get me to your favorite store. So less than 2 hours round trip. You'll have to look into that, Tasha. Yeah, I still gotta do that video that I've been promising for 6 months now. Tour of Waldron. I can't use my rearview mirror phone holder anymore because this car has OnStar, and the mirror is too big because of all the OnStar stuff on it, so it won't fit on it. Yep, that's just about right, Brett. Yeah, because when I was looking up that emergency vet, it was telling me it was an hour and 4 minutes there. I love where I'm at now. It's in middle of nowheres, no traffic, but I can be right into Waldron in no time. 12, 15 minutes, I'm right in the heart of the city. Yes, that can be a concern, Pink Sparkle. Hello, Gary. Yep, you're one of my longest members, Gary. I think Josh Sherman is the longest. Um, that guy, I think I have him in order here on the banner. I'll be able to tell in just a minute here. Oh, Mike's number 2. You're number 3, Gary. Hey, Batman. Batman, you want to stay and visit? Or you just want to walk by and ignore me? Well, I guess you just want to walk by and ignore me. You should have been a little bit quicker, Gary. Yes, I actually have 2 ACs, Emily. Because I have the one that I had in the camper. That's an 8,000 BTU. And that was before the roof was fully insulated. And it couldn't keep up with it. So then I had someone get me a 6,000 BTU. And now I'm trying to cool half of this with those 2 air conditioners. And it's nice in here. Well, in fact, right now, I never did turn my 8,000 back on. I turn that off when I use the microwave or the toaster. Um, there should be enough power, but I don't want to push it. So I shut it off and then turn it back on when I'm done. I forgot to turn it back on. And right now, I just got the 6,000 going in here, and it's not bad in here at all. And thank you for becoming a member, Tasha Len. Des has been a member for 6 months. Yep, definitely staying cool. Nope, not gonna blow a fuse, Emily. No fuses or breakers. But I don't want to trip a breaker. Oh, that's fine, Des. I know it happens. Yeah, I got a text message a few minutes ago from someone that obviously isn't in my live, but I didn't read it yet. It was from someone that we all know. And I'm going to tell them that I'm picking on them. Yeah, right now, just the 6,000 running, and it's not bad in here. It's probably, well, in fact, I can take a look. It's 81 right now. And I just turned the other one back on. Because actually, since I started my live, well, it's been a little over 2 hours, about 2 hours and 15 minutes. It actually warmed up probably 9 or 10 degrees in here. I think it was around 71, 72 when I shut that off. You Dino. Dino, look in the camera. Say hi to everyone. Dino, can you say hello, YouTube land? Okay. Dino just wants to look pretty. He doesn't want to talk. Dino, don't push. You know, I walk away for a minute. Now it's going to take me forever to catch up on chat. Oh, that's nice, Wanda. I'm thinking about putting a mini split in here. Okay, Gary, better get back to work before you get in trouble. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I had my AC set at 70. When I get up in the morning, it'll be 70 in here. And depending on the day, if it's a cooler day, by cooler day, I'm talking 90 or less. It won't get above 72 or so in here. But if it's a hot day, getting close to 100, it might go up 75, 76 in here. But that's only for a couple hours in the hottest part of the day. Oh no, the cats and chickens get along fine. Oh, if I could have an endless amount of cats, I definitely would have an orange one. I'd have a calico. I'd have a gray one. Okay, Tasha Len, thanks for being here. I really don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I just bought some charcoal yesterday. I've got some in my van, but that's at Brett and Deborah's, and I forgot to grab it last time I was up there. And haven't made it back for another load yet. So I thought, what the heck? Before summer's over, I'm going to need it anyways. So I bought another bag. So I may go throw a couple burgers on the grill tonight. Yeah, I should be in the house by autumn, no problem. But I'm talking about in the future when this is being used as a guest house, or if I have someone living here to help me out on the farm or whatever. I'm talking about a mini split for that. Looks like some good dinners here. Yep, you got that right, Mike. Rex silly, and Deborah dresses him funny. Yeah, I definitely love my cats. That's for sure. Oh, I know I'm not in the family, Mike. Because I've heard comments about how all the family got together. Well, I wasn't invited, so obviously I'm not part of it. It's happened more than once. And I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. There is certain individuals in the family that will invite me to stuff, but as far as the family activities, never been invited to any of them. Well, everyone's been seeing my family tonight. These cats are my family. Yeah, that's right, Eddie. Kara Ike dresses funny. And the thing is, family is supposed to be friends that are like family. Well, I'm against that right there. Yes, that's right, Wanda. My family is the ones that come to my channel. Exactly, Des. That couldn't be said any more perfect. Yeah, there's only certain ones that are accepted into it, J and B. I disagree with that, Brett. I've got family that's not loved. Oh yeah, I'm not saying that I dislike any of the family. Anthony and Roxanne, Gary and Belle, I got to talk to all of them at the meetup. They are great people. I really like them. And Drew, he's a great guy. There's not any of them that I don't like. Not a one. Hello, Sassy777. We actually haven't been all that hot past few days. We've been upper 80s, low 90s. I think towards the end of the week, it's supposed to start getting back up mid to upper 90s. Hello, Melissa. Yep, family, what they call it. Oh yeah, I hate ticks too, Brett. Oh, that's one thing I don't know if I mentioned. Maybe I did. I've got some guinea eggs in the incubator now. It was cheaper to get eggs than it is to get the keats. Plus, to get chicks here from Texas, it's been taking 3 days this year. So the guinea keats would be the same thing, and that's just too long in the mail. And with the weather the way it's been, I got looking at eggs. And I ended up finding 16 eggs. They came from Michigan. And it's from a place that's NPIP certified. So I got those guinea eggs, and I think I'm on day 8 or 9 right now. So in about 19, 20 days, I should have some guinea keats. Because the ticks are terrible around here. So when I have the guineas to work on the ticks and to keep snakes away. Fortunately, I've only seen one snake since I've been here, and that was, what do they call them? A rough earth snake. They're only about 5 or 6 inches long. They're small. Unfortunately, that's the only one I've seen. Oh, if people can't comment on one of the videos, I wonder if she's got it set on kids mode. Because a lot of people make that comment, that mistake, and then you can't comment on it. Where it says, is this video made for kids? you actually want to say, no, it's not made for kids. Because if you say, yes, it's made for kids, thinking that, yeah, kids can watch it because there's nothing bad in it, YouTube is taking that as it's made specifically for kids, not adults, and they turn off the commenting on it. Yeah, that happened, Wanda, but that's fine with me. Because I've got my friends. Yeah, we've had a few days that was kind of warm, but for the most part, it hasn't been too bad. Yes, I got to start taking advantage of the mornings. Okay, that's it, Wanda. Um, I'd have to go in and look to see how to change that. I can't just tell you right now how to change it. Okay, Jennifer, if you can help her out, that'd be great. Yep, that's right. Bends over acres. Are they queen size, Mike? My bed's a queen size. Thank you, Emily. Your dogs are fine, Mike. I have no problem with dogs. In fact, I have two dogs. I guess I have to get my fencing set up so I can get my dogs here. I've always liked dogs. Yeah, out of these 16 eggs, the the first time I used this style incubator, I had a 67% hatch rate on my chicks. So if I get 67% hatch rate on these guineas, that's going to be around 10, 11. So that's what I'm hoping for. Well, Emily, where I was in New York, east of Lake Ontario, there was ticks around there. In fact, I had a friend that got Lyme disease from a tick bite, but the ticks weren't horrible. you should be taking precautions, but it wasn't every time you walked outside you would get covered in ticks. We're down here, it's literally every time you walk through tall grass or brush or whatever, you're covered in ticks. Yeah, when I had those kids harassing me back in New York, throwing snowballs at my camper and stuff, I was saying, what are kids doing outside anyway? They should be inside playing video games. But I found out the full story. It wasn't until I moved down here, but I found out the full story on it. Their mother didn't want them inside, so she gets them outside and didn't care what they did. Well, you started young, didn't you, Mike? I thought most kids start that like 12, 13. Yep, a lot of people make that mistake, Wanda. In fact, I almost made that mistake until I looked into it and found out that Made for Kids actually meant you were targeting kids with it. Okay, Mike. Well, Brett, I had a choice between a king size bed and queen size bed. And Jeff measured it up for me, and he said there's one spot in the bedroom where you fit a king size bed, but it really isn't going to fit good. He said the queen size, there was three options of where to put it in there, and we'd still have room enough to walk through the bedroom. So, okay, queen it is then. Yes, J and B. There have been quite a few very friendly and helpful people. Definitely. Well, the fence I need to put up now, Mike, is electric fence, and so I just need my foot and the rubber mallet for that. And as far as the T-post, with help, I can get them in, no problem at all. If someone holds it. But what I want to do, I want to get one of those thingamajiggers. I know growing up, we always called it a crowbar. the long, heavy stake that you drop into the ground and make a hole. In fact, I was looking online. They've got several names for them. But I might get one of them, because then I can get the T-posts started in the ground with that, and then I can pound them in with no problem. Yep. That was the worst experience I had with ticks. Was the first day I came here. I walked from the driveway up to the front porch, and then I walked around the west side of the house, and just walked around the house, back out the driveway that way. I was covered in ticks because the front and the west side had not been mowed all year. In fact, the west side still hasn't been mowed, but I've walked through there enough now. The grass is knocked down some. The ticks aren't as bad as they were. Yep, that's it, Emily. She definitely didn't care. I'm not going to go into details, but there was issues there. I will say that the school had made a report on the kids. Are you asking me if I'm going to do a 24-hour live, Brett? Because I do plan on doing it someday. But I think I'm going to wait until I get fiber optic, because there was a delay with this internet. It's a couple seconds off. So I think if I have guest up on panel, it's gonna mess with that. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Well, Brett, that explains a lot. Then that sister probably beat the heck out of you, and that's why you're the way you are now. Yeah, I like the queen size because I have a few cats in bed with me. There's actually room enough for all the cats to get in bed with me, but I think the most I've had in bed with me at one time is 7. I see Ark Wild Mine Survival just went live. Um, well, the poles will go down between the rocks. You happen to get one on a rock that you can't. Sometimes you can break the rocks with them too if they're not too thick. You might have to pull that post out and move it a little bit. Well, I had someone helping me put T-posts in. He put 9 of them in. And then I changed the design a little bit after that. And I put in another 4 or 5. No problem with any of them. I'm not sure, Judy. I'd like to give it a shot. But considering I can get around in a store better pushing a shopping cart, I'm kind of thinking if I'm pushing a lawnmower, I might be able to. Well, I try to do what I can do, Brett. Deer can jump very high. Here, Joe said they can jump 10 foot. I knew they could clear an 8-foot fence. 10 foot doesn't surprise me because I know they can jump. Have a good night, Mike. Yeah, that's an idea, Judy. Self-propelled might make it easier. Yep, all tall fences do is just slow a few deer down a little bit. Definitely doesn't stop them. Well, I've been on here a long time, almost 3 hours. 2 hours and 47 minutes. Okay, someone want to put the link to Art Wildman's live in here? And then whoever wants to can go visit Art Wildman. He sings some older country music. I enjoy going to his live. Well, thanks for coming, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you for posting that, Brett. Well, thank you for being here, everyone. Don't forget, next live be Wednesday at 10 o'clock Central. Okay, have a good night, everyone. Hope to see some of you at Art Wildman's.